This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next. One of the famous layouts on the PGA Tour, it's the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. This is the King's Palace. Arnold Palmer built it, Frank, in the 1970s.
And for so long, it has been the showcase for Orlando golf.
Frank, nice way to start. It isn't exactly a gentle opening hole, but it's not a grinder either.
Biggest concern for the players are the two bunkers down the right side at the corner of that dogleg. They're not a guaranteed bogey, but certainly the fairway a little left is preferred.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. What's he need to watch out for here, Frank?
Those two front bunkers, Rich, the one that protects the left and the right. More often than not, you want to pitch the ball in the front of this green. They are the two to be concerned about.
That is a green in regulation as the approach shot hits the first green, but he is by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled that he could open up a 3-iron, that's right, a 3-iron, on a short bunker shot from a green side bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sand wedge. Amazing. Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Locked in on the read and the speed. And so just getting started, even par so far, has this to save par. Did the job right there. Here at the 231-yard par 3 second, Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards.
I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot.
No snack, though.
Just misses.
Can't birdie them all, Rich.
These putts keep the round together. The pride of Auburn, Alabama, Jason Dufner with a birdie. Still even par for the day. Now to the par 4 third, 434 yards and plenty of trouble on that left side.
One of the hardest tee shots on the front side. Water very much in play down the left. I'm loving that balance.
Frank, not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway.
Yeah, that's in that 280 mark.
Jason Dufner getting set for his second shot. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. This one just requires a little bit of focus. So 2 under early on.
Even par currently.
So into red figures at 1 under. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo back at the 4th hole. It's par 5, the first one on the golf course, and Frank, a really good scoring opportunity.
It certainly is. 2 bunkers down the left. Just want to keep it inside that. If you flare it a little right, there's a hazard that just sneaks up on you.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
This is all feel with a lob wedge. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Third shot now for Jason Dufner. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
This can be a cruel game at times. So a good lag putt there, Frank.
Yeah, the whole idea of a lag putt, sometimes you build a 3 or a 4 foot circle. Just try and get it inside that. Good putt.
Dufner will try to find his calling here with this birdie putt. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. Bottom of the barrel, and now to 2 under. He has this attempt for par. And that's a par for Jason Dufner, the 2013 PGA champion. Now to the 5th hole, and off the tee, Frank, how do these fairway bunkers sort of factor into your mindset as you prepare to tee off?
Well, if you watch the pros play on the Arnold Palmer Invitational, you see 2 different strategies here. Just an iron off the tee, give yourself a full shot in, or, well, if you're a longer hitter, take it over that bunker on the left.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
That was just a beautiful drive, and hit it solid and right in the middle. Frank, what about this approach shot here at the 5th?
One of the few holes where you get a short iron in your hand for that second shot, but that green slopes away at about a 45-degree angle to the right, which makes distance control paramount here at 5.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there. 110 to the flag. It is the house that Arnold built, the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Arnold's summer home is actually in western Pennsylvania, Latrobe Country Club. That's where he grew up. He came to Central Florida in the 1970s and fell in love with this piece of ground. He bought it, and he's grown it ever since, and now it is host to one of the premier stops on the PGA Tour. Big, strong golf course. You have to really be a good ball striker and generally one of the longer hitters to be successful around here. This one has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. -3 now for the round. Frank, the 6th is a big, brawny par 5, and it can be scary as well with all of that water.
And if you're a history buff, you'll remember in 1998, John Daly made 18. Beat that? Well, you're a little better than John.
What's wrong with 18? If you break it down, Frank, that's actually 3 pars and an eagle. By my math, that's pretty good work.
But you got 17 other holes to play.
Setting up for the approach, this player in total command.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The decision-making, club selection's been spot on, but the execution, the swing, is really what I'm admiring right now. Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. So toweled off, dried off, and ready to go.
Yeah, let's hope this swing, he hasn't still got the floaties on.
Playing his 4th shot after the 3rd was wet. Frank, not easy to keep your eye on the target when you've just splashed down.
Yeah, but on the flip side too, one bad shot doesn't have to lead to two.
After hitting it in the drink, this is the fourth shot.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine the scorecard is quickly adding up.
That one was running so hot. So in the first cut here, it could be worse.
This has to go in the hazard.
He needs to get up or it's going. Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
Frank, this is his sixth shot here.
Well, this is the difference between the good players and the great players. Really, just that compounding of a mistake, one after the other.
Good news is, was able to retrieve the golf ball.
Yeah, on dry land, and can he carry it this time, though?
So he's playing his eighth shot. Frank, how do you keep it together?
It's hard to imagine. He's just completely lost his mind at the moment.
He went for the brief swim there, Frank. He's trying to stay dry now.
He is, just trying to avoid water on the brain as well. This will take a good swing.
Frank, it would be nice if the player could take a boat across this water.
Well, I'm starting to run out of fingers. What's that, his 10th shot?
That's right. Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long. Now at 1 under for the round. Frank, the good news as you come to the seventh after that beast of a par 5 is that it's just under 200 yards and there's no water.
Yeah, it's not as long as the second, but it's just as demanding. Very narrow entry into this green.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Good-looking shot right here. Now that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. There you have it. Well done. Great putt. Jason Dufner for par. Stays at 1 under with that par. Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
Ideally, you want to just work your tee shot away from that bunker. But this is one fairway you must hit because it's one of the toughest second shots on the golf course.
They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee. Frank, as we get set for this approach, what does our featured player need to do to regain some of that early round magic?
First, a bit of advice, really. Take a deep breath. Make sure all those bad thoughts get out of...
So, drop the shot after ending up in the water on that recent miscue. This now the fourth shot after the last one was in the water.
Yeah, just somehow just get it on the green.
Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. And from the rough, he manages to not only make the green, but get within easy striking distance of the hole. Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
He'll have 17 feet on this putt. Oh, I thought he had that. Come on, you have to make that, don't you? Drop shot here at the 8th. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Yeah, tough break.
That's a drop shot. And now coming back down to earth, Frank.
Well, you can only fly so close to the sun for so long before your wings start to melt.
Just a shade over par, +1. It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Frank, not the longest hitter, but sometimes you win tournaments by putting it in a good spot, and that's where we are right here, 280 yards out.
Yeah, 280 down the middle of the fairway. That'll never get you in trouble. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. 190 yards now for this second shot. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Clean this up with a tap. Did the job right there. Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round. Needs birdies at some point, but will take the par to stay at 2 over. Get those ice blue skies. How do you get off to a good start here on this second 9?
Well, really, you've got to pick a target here. You don't just blaze away at the 10th. The hole bends to the right. If if you can get it over that bunker, you've got just a short iron, even a wedge in here. I'm loving that balance.
Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. Headed for the bunker? That one is in the bunker. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. This is one of the more challenging shots in the game, the fairway bunker shot, isn't it, Frank?
It is. You look at the distance involved, you know, obviously what's in front of him now. He has to hit this shot absolutely clean.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Frank, the approach shot here to the par 4 10th. Decent chance for a birdie with a good shot?
It is really all about distance control. There's 4 different sections here at 10, but if you've got the right club in your hand, then you are looking directly at the flag. There's no snack though. Inexcusable.
Just a couple of feet. The pride of Auburn, Alabama, Jason Dufner with a birdie for par. Two over for the day. Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here. This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. Well, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
No doubt they'll be happy with that shot. Well played. Frank, really no problem. High-level players don't mind a fairway bunker.
Yeah, good clean lie. Just a nice swing there. Guaranteed the clean contact. The lip shouldn't be a problem. Still fly that ball all the way to the green.
NASA, we have a splashdown. So the previous shot into the drink. This now the 4th shot. This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. And getting ready for the putt. Frank, this is where you want to step away from the controller for just a second.
Yeah, good. Mr. Good just met Mr. Bad.
Here's Jason's birdie putt. Nudge this one home, finish it up.
solid par.
Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green.
They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
He'll need to be strong with this. That's a bit offline in the rough. Well, it's obvious he is in complete command of his golf ball right now. Third shot now for Jason Dufner. Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not too bad.
Well, Rich, it looked like he just took the normal club that he would have out of the fairway, but you've always got to take at least one less when it looks like a fly or lie.
A little conversation, and you've had these before, Frank, between the player and the caddy right there. Maybe they should have gone down a club. That's a head scratcher. No other way to put it. That close to the green and misses it badly to the right. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Big Swede now with this for par. Just a little tap in here. So, 2 over par for the round. Frank, the par 4 13th, relatively short, but not necessarily easy.
Yeah, stringent tee shot. A lot of people are tempted to take a bigger club off the tee. 300 yards runs out of the fairway, but really, what does that give you in?
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Par 4 13, Frank, how do you hit this approach shot?
Rich, it's the first par 4 at Bay Hill where the water is actually on the right of the green, and that has to be taken into consideration. Just a little errant shot, and then you're going to be wet. So a little left of the flag, that's where you want to be.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight.
Should be safely on deck.
Not an especially great round heading to the finishing stretch here, Frank.
Well, that's sometimes where you do have a cursory look at the scorecard, Rich. If there's a couple of par 5s ahead, knuckle down. You really got to play the easier holes well, especially in these conditions.
Oh, he's going to love it.
How far was that? That was miles away.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. That's a step in the right direction. Makes the putt and makes the move to 3 over. Frank, one of the things I like about Bay Hill is it requires you to hit clean, strong golf shots. And here's another case at the par 3 14th. It's more than 200 yards.
Another one, really, you've just got to play it through the air. You can't play this like an Open Championship run-up par 3. Must fly it onto the green.
And the tee shot ends up in the bunker.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. In for par. We're here at the 15th now, and a big dogleg right on this one. Frank, what's the best route to take to shoot the low number?
You got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards. If you can stay short of that, then that gives you a perfect shot into this green.
Just a bit offline and into the bunker.
This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. On the 15th green in regulation, but not yet in the hole. This is about a 30-footer, and he'll look at it from a couple of different angles just to try to get a feel for it. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
Out of the sand and back on the fairway.
Yeah, good shot. Just really utilised that little bit between the ears. Realised he couldn't reach the green and instead opted for fairway.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Well, this one's tracking. This one has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Doesn't want to compound the mistake. Needs to make this for a bogey. So with that, 1 over par. The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there. Takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front, that second shot which comes over the lake, and that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Right in the heart of the fairway, green light special. This becomes a different kind of battle out there today with these strong, gusty winds. Players will have to might need some wings just to clear this hazard.
That water is looking rather intimidating.
After hitting it in the drink, this is the 4th shot.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine. The scorecard is quickly adding up.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Frank, this one looks like it might have a postage stamp on it. Airmail City.
Yeah, lick it. Send it.
Frank, not where he wants to be, but not out of the hole here at the par 5.
No, but Rich, to drop a shot here would really set him backwards.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Great shot out of the rough. He avoided all the troubles just to get that on the green.
That was not an easy shot. He'll settle. This is a 9-footer. Just trying to keep this round on track. Has that putt, stays at 1 over. Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round. Let's see if Stenson can cash in one more time. Frank, deep into a round, par 3 17th, water, bunkers, long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Headed for the bunker. That one is in the bunker. Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Did the smart thing there, Frank. Took his medicine, back out onto the fairway. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie. It's a cruel game.
Getting set now over the putt. Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
So they'll tap in. So with that, 3 over par now for the round. Those keep the round going, those par putts. Frank, the 18th here at Bay Hill. This is a chance to be a hero, but it could all go horribly wrong, couldn't it?
Yeah, this is another hole and a great example of it's never over until it's over.
But this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Second shot, good look at the green. Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Could it be? Wow, I can't believe he found the cup on that one.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Jason Dufner with a birdie bid. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Solid par for Dufner. Frank, that wraps up another great day of golf here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Always enjoy it.
Yeah, it's always a great test. Win, lose, or draw, you've played the King's Golf Course.
Couldn't have said it better myself.